I begin, as always, in the matchless, glorious, and precious name of Jesus Christ. This video is just me recommending more Christian YouTubers for you. So I've done two videos centered around on sort of Christian YouTubers you should follow. So you can go look at those in your own free time. But here are some more I got for you. I'm gonna just start with the guys because I feel like there should be more guys. I haven't mentioned more girls than guys, and I just feel like it just shocks me that there aren't more male Christians out there doing YouTube on YouTube that aren't mentioned. So I'm starting with them first. So the first one on the list is Zach Hang. I've been to his site before. He usually had stuff centered around politics, but he seemed to have erased that and just went with more Christian topics now these days. Although he would do more Christian stuff before that. And he talks about things like soul winning, God, and other topics like God's will, deception, and the like. The next one is Dan Beasley. He's a vlogger who inspires Christians to become more intentional in their fellowship their discipleship by tackling things like biblical foundations, personal growth, and missional living. The next one is Spencer Smith. He's the pastor at Lighthouse Baptist Church in Shepherdsville, Kentucky, who seems to address occultism in many of the popular mega churches in America, among other things. Next one is James V. Him and his wife Kristen shared a channel which I mentioned before, and I will mention more on in much later. And he now has a channel of his own that is devoted to faith, Bible studies, and biblical manhood. And the next one is, the title of it is called Falling Forward. It's by a guy named Dozy Izema. He talks about things like singleness, sex, celibacy, among other things. The next one is Clifford K. The last name is Kyeei. And he does vlogs, particularly on his time in Ghana, among other Christian related things. And as a side note, both Clifford and Dozy seem to be people from Africa. So just wanted to point that out there. That's a little tidbit for y'all. Next one is Keith Thompson. He has sermons, interviews, and debates from pastors, apologists, and more. The next one is Samuel Perez. He deals with sexuality in general and homosexuality in particular, being somebody who used to be active in the gay lifestyle and now is focused on living for Christ above all else. The last one I have is Isaac, and he runs a channel called Daily Disciple where he just focuses on questions, struggles, and doubts when walking with Jesus in their everyday life. And now on to the ladies. Roxanne Morgan is the first one up. She is a Christian lifestyle YouTuber who addresses Christian topics and shares her personal life through vlogs. She is a Brit. She is from Britain, but now she lives in Kentucky as of now, or Tennessee, either one. The next one is Kendra Christine. She addresses general Christian topics and will occasionally do vlogs and Bible studies. As a tidbit, she sort of pals with Kai and Nastasia. The next one up is Cynthia. She has her channel named Cynthia's Legacy of Faith. She's from Nairobi, Kenya, and speaks on faith, relationships, career, and life updates as a follower of Christ. The next one is Angela Wang. This one is exclusively for the ladies. And she is just trying to, as it says in her bio, she is just trying to encourage ladies to grow in their relationship with God, with Christ. The next one is Kate Otanes, Otanes. She does faith and fitness, and she is currently pursuing a master's of theology and missiology. She currently lives in Scotland. Then there's Malie, M-A-L-E-E. She shares young adult challenges and spills about her walk with Christ. The name of her YouTube channel is Communion with Molly. The next one is Melody Elisa. She lived in South Korea for 2 years and now she lives in Atlanta. She has new videos every Tuesday and she is currently engaged. Jacqueline Brooke. She's engaged, does vlogs and weeks in her life. And she does study tips, seeing as she is currently in college. There's Chloe J. Roy. She does general vlogs, days in her life, and vlogs as well. And the next one is Monique Dusin. She runs a channel called Center for Biblical Unity, and it talks about race, persecution, and Christian faith. And the next one I have is Casey Nicole. She does Bible studies, she does general Christian videos, and she answers general questions, among other things. And the next I have are couples vlogs. First one is Kyan and Kyle. I mentioned them in 2 previous videos that I feel they are currently married right now. Praise be to God. And now and now they have it. But shortly before they got married, they started a channel named after themselves, which we'll talk about their realities of being married as Christians, and probably go into Bible studies as related to marriage as well. And then they have, and I mentioned James V and his wife Kristen. Their channel has been rebranded as Real and Redeemed, which is now a podcast. You can catch them go on Spotify, Apple, etc. Or you can catch them on their channel. And then I have UJ and Tiff. They're a Black couple centered on loving Christ and focusing on faith, love, and film. And then there's a family, which is centers around Ezekiel and Kiana Ozonwu. They're both spoken word poets who know both Jackie Hill Perry and Preston Perry, whom I mentioned as part of their channel Meet the Perrys, and they're just showing the raw realities of being married as Christians. And they both have their own YouTube channels. Ezekiel is EZEKYO33, I think it is, but I think it's now his current channel is Words by Ezekiel, and I can't remember Kiana Ozonwu's individual channel, but I'll put that down there in the description. Again, they are sharing the raw reality of being married as a Christian. So those are the channels I have for you guys as of now, and I have for all of you as of now. So hope you'll go check them out, and I hope you are encouraged by them. And I think I need to just come on here a little bit more often, because I've been absent in posting YouTube videos as of late. So I'll try that. All right, that's all for this video. God bless you all. God bless you all.